everyone, and welcome to part 27 of my Hollow Knight playthrough. Last time, since with the acquisition of the Void Heart and my possession of a fully ascended Dreamnail, I finally met all of the conditions needed to unlock the second and third endings of the game, I decided that I would go to the Temple of the Black Egg and try my luck at reaching those two endings. When I got to the temple, I found Hornet waiting for me there, and over the course of the interaction with her, I came up with the theory that the difference between being led towards the second ending and being led towards the third ending would depend on me using the Ascended Dreamnail at some point during the fight against the Hollow Knight. So I decided that for the first attempt I would just completely leave the Dreamnail out and, just see where it would get me. And where it got me was the second ending, the Sealed Siblings ending. And this ending has that particular name because, yes, in the second ending, just like as in the first one, Ghost takes the Hollow Knight's place and, reworks the seal, I suppose, or refreshes the seal. But since this time Hornet actually interfered in the fight by immobilizing the Hollow Knight and holding him still for Ghost to deal some extra damage to him, essentially, Hornet ends up getting drained of energy by the bindings of the temple and faints. So when Ghost takes the Hollow Knight's place, she is still inside the temple, and she ends up getting sealed alongside Ghost. And even worse, when the seal is remade and the door closes, the mask that appears upon it is Hornet's mask, indicating that she has now become the new Dreamer. So this ending essentially dooms Hollownest, just full stop. Because even, if the infection were to break out again at some future point, which it undeniably, inevitably it will, the Hollow Knight was not enough to contain it, Ghost won't be enough to contain it either. So at some point it will inevitably break out again, and when it does, even if another vessel were to come along, it wouldn't be able to actually take Ghost's place to further postpone the inevitable, due to the simple reason that instead of the Dreamers being outside the way they were for Ghost, Hornet is inside and cannot be reached. So once the infection breaks loose again, that's it for Hollownest. That's it. So I think... So I don't know what the other endings are going to be, but of the two endings so far that I have reached, the second one is the worst one. For sure. Because there is absolutely no hope whatsoever for the future of Hollownest with that ending. So needless to say, I'm not fond of it. But, fond of it or not, I did manage to reach it, and feeling quite emboldened by the success, I decided to just directly go and try to reach the third ending as well. So I went back to fight the Hollow Knight, and when Hornet interfered and immobilized the Hollow Knight, I used the Dreamnail on it and was transported into the Dream Realm, where I then proceeded to feel quite confused because it looked very peaceful. It was very peaceful. There were these lovely golden clouds, this very nice golden shining sun in the distance, which gave a certain warmth to the entire landscape and made everything just feel very tranquil. In other words, there was no enemy for me to fight. The only thing there for me to do was to go up some platforms, so that's what I did, and when I reached the top platform, a little challenge prompt appeared, which confused me even more because there was no enemy for me to fight, nothing for me to challenge. It wasn't like with the Mantis Lords, where I could plainly see the Mantis Lords and I knew whom it was that I was challenging there. Here, I couldn't see anyone or anything, so yeah, I was just very confused, guys. Still, since there was nothing else for me to do, I ended up going for the challenge prompt, and unexpectedly, Ghost challenged the sun. except it turned out not to be a sun because wings unfurled from it suddenly, and the sun revealed itself to, in fact, be the Radiance, the divine being who is the creator of the Moth tribe and the being responsible for the infection. Essentially, the Radiance is the goddess of the dream realm, more or less. And this was one very angry goddess who was not very happy to see me there, and then for the entire rest of the previous episode proceeded to try and dissuade me from ever returning there again. Unfortunately, I'm too stubborn for my own good, and I just kept returning, improving incrementally with each new attempt. But unfortunately, by the end of the episode, I still hadn't managed to bring her down to her third phase more than once. So the goal for today, guys, is very simple. Go back in there, fight the Radiance, and rinse and repeat until I do manage to finally defeat her. And afterwards, I don't know, because it will entirely depend on how long this is going to take. So, yeah. With that said, let's dive straight back into the game, guys. Okie dokie, so we're back in the game now. And I would have said, let's just go straight for the fight, but one of you was kind enough to pull up the Radiance's dream dialogue for me, which I have to say, thank you, because I genuinely don't know how anyone can possibly get dream dialogue from a being that moves around so much, is hard to hit, and yeah, I'm like, thank you, because I certainly would not have been able to get it, and the dream dialogue is incredibly fascinating. So, like always, I want to share it with you guys, and to share my thoughts on it as well. The dream dialogue, interestingly enough, is capitalized, unlike the dream dialogue for all of the other bosses so far. And it says the following: Ancient enemy, I do not fear you. Let me be free. I will not be forgotten. Dawn will break. The light cannot be consumed. Now, I am just going to go ahead and assume that the ancient enemy that she's referring to isn't Ghost himself, but rather what he represents. And what he represents, thanks to the Void Heart, is the Void itself. Since the Void Heart description says that it is now unified under his will. So, Ghost is essentially the Void made incarnate, more or less. And I find it very interesting that the Radiance refers to the Void as the ancient enemy. This implies that their relationship, for lack of a better word, or the Radiance's relationship with the Void at any rate, goes back a long time. Like, a very long time. Long enough for her to call the Void an ancient enemy. That makes me think, considering that the Radiance is essentially light, and the Void is the Void is dark, I think that the line that I read in the White Palace about yours is the power opposed is referring to the Void being the power opposed to the light of the Radiance. So I think that the king probably started experimenting with Void because he wanted to find a way to deal with what he perceived to be as a threat. The threat being that of the Radiance. Now, bad enough that, like, I don't know how it works in the world of Hollownest, but I find it very interesting that one of the Pale King's actions was to lure away the Radiance's original followers, those that believed in her as their creator, to his side, by offering them a new light to follow. Which kind of tracks, because Moth being lured to the light. But I think that maybe by luring them away, he weakened the Radiance because there were several lines, I think, from the seer that mentioned, or at least one line that mentioned something about forgetting being forgotten being the only permanent death. And of course, if there are no followers and no one left to remember, then the Radiance might disappear completely. But the Pale King wasn't happy with that, so my theory is that he started experimenting with Void in order to find a more permanent solution to the threat he perceived from the Radiance. So I find that very interesting, that first line, the ancient enemy. And then all of the other lines, I do not fear you, let me be free, I will not be forgotten, dawn will break, the light cannot be consumed. They kind of evoke some mixed feelings in me, I have to say. On the one hand, I feel kind of sad for the Radiance, because these words feel to me like they are spoken by a being who has been weakened to the point where they feel threatened by an unexpectedly final and permanent end, and they do not want to let that happen. They shall not let it happen, which is why I think that the Radiance lashed out with the infection, or at least that's her way of lashing out, of making sure that she is not forgotten, or if she does go down, she's going to take the entire kingdom that the Pale King created along with her. Something along that line. So on the one hand, I kind of feel sad. Sad for her. Not entirely pity, just sad. And at the same time, I'm also very curious, because she says, I do not fear you. Like, she says it, I do not fear you. I think not in a way, like, if I combine it with the other lines, she doesn't say it as a sort of confident, almost arrogant, I do not fear you. It's more like a self-defensive, I do not fear you, I think. And I think this is supported by the fact that she finishes with, the light cannot be consumed. The light cannot be consumed. Consumed, I feel, is a very interesting word choice, because it's a word that we've only seen so far whenever Ghost has gained a new ability. Which I think kind of makes sense, because he is a void creature and void consumes. Void consumes. So this makes me think that she is afraid of being consumed by Ghost. Somehow. Somehow. I don't know how that would work, considering that Ghost is... Okay, so he's tiny, that's not that important, but he has only consumed abilities so far, not actual beings, and in particular not an actual god, or goddess in this case. But I think she feels very threatened by Ghost. And this has also made me think about the third phase, or the transition from the second to the third phase in her fight, where the first time it happened, I got spooked by it, and it was the sudden rise of this sort of black substance? I kind of want to call it black clouds or black gas, but it's not quite that. A black substance. And when the Radiance collapses after enough damage is dealt to her and she falls down onto the floor of the arena, there are these tendrils that emerge from that black substance, and they remind me of the tendrils of the void tendrils. Okay, so this is not a particularly good picture here, admittedly. It's not a particularly good picture of it here, but because they do look kind of spikier. Maybe like what I would imagine the legs of a spider would look like, maybe. But my mind, once I was able to see it whilst editing the previous episode, made the association, oh, those are void tendrils wrapping around the Radiance. But before they can do anything more, she teleports away. But essentially she flees. Which I think I can take as confirmation that she is afraid of Ghost. And more importantly, she is afraid of what should happen if he wins. If he defeats her. So, yeah, I just had a lot of thoughts between the previous episodes and this one after reading the dream dialogue of the Radiance, and I thought I would share with you guys my thoughts on that. Right, now, on to the actual fight. Since this is the first fight of the episode, I once again don't expect it to go particularly well. Especially considering how much I struggled in the last episode to even just get her down to the 3rd phase. Okay, there we go. Not too bad of a start. I still feel like I'm being too impatient, all things considered. Right, I guess I have to start the challenge again. Oh god. Right, I challenge you, Radiance. This is not going to go well. Oh, I can feel it's not going to go well already. I'm so nervous. What the heck was that? What the heck was that? Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh. Oh! That rushed me! Oh no! Oh, I was lucky there. Oh! Oh no! Oh no. Oh! Oh no. Stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm! Oh no! I was too much to the left there! Didn't go as well as I would have hoped, guys. Didn't go as well as I would have hoped. I panicked too much, I think. I panicked too much. Okay, I just need to trust the process. Trust the process. Be more confident and trust the process. Oh no. I got too greedy, guys. I got too greedy, guys. Dang it. Okay, now please. Oh! Oh no! I got too greedy! I hate this attack! Oh no! Okay, just remain calm. Just remain calm. Just remain calm. Don't do anything foolish! Oh! Like that! Okay, fair. Oh! I dashed, dang it! Oh! This is not going well for me. Come over here. Oh! Oh no! Just the wrong moment to heal. Don't do anything unnecessary. Oh! 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 What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm panicking, that's what I'm doing. Do not panic! Oh! I panicked again. Dang it. I just need to stay calm. I need to stay calm and not panic. And not be greedy. And not be greedy. That's key. Okay, that went a lot better. Okay.
Get the...
It starts by staying calm during the Hollow Knight fight. Full hit there. Oh! Okay. Stay calm. Stay calm. Don't risk it. Okay. 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 Ah, did I get her? I don't know. Oh! I'm going to stay down here. Going high did not do me any favors previously. I'm just going to stay calm. Oh no! That was not staying calm. That was me panicking. Oh! Stay calm. I jumped into that! Come back here! You divine nuisance. Oh! Oh no. Hey! Stay calm. Stay calm. I find it interesting that they can't cross these platforms. Stay calm. She will appear here at some point. Maybe. I don't know. I'm choosing the safe route, guys. Oh! Oh! No. No, no, no. Oh! I got too greedy. No! Shoot! Guys. So close! Ah! Stay calm. Oh! Oh! Get back here, you divine nuisance! Just be patient. Just be patient. Oh! Just be patient. Oh! I'm kind of thrilled that I'm using the abyss streak. I just need to stay calm. Oh no! Just stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Do not do anything foolish or needless. Okay, 1, 2, 1. Okay. Ah! Oh! What? What? What the heck is going on there? Oh! Oh my god! Ah! No! No! No, no, no! The abyss is rising. Did I do it? What's that? Is that the Hollow Knight? What are you doing? The Hollow Knight's shade? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Why do I look like that? R1 attack? Oh, I'm hit. I'm slapping the Radiance. Oh my god, what's going on? Those were siblings rising. They. Oh my god, I'm processing everything. My heart. What's going on? Oh, is that void leaking out of the temple? Is that void leaking out of the temple? Oh. Oh, but it's bright again. It's light again. It's draining away, draining back down into the abyss, I assume. Hornet. Is she alright? She's alive! She's alive! She wasn't drained of life, she was drained of energy. Oh. That's Ghost Shell. Is it like ultimately broken? All of the siblings. Oh, I love the music. I love the music. But are they going away? Are they disappearing? Dream no more. Defeat the Radiance and consume the light. Okay, so... Oh, well, for a start, my hands are just, like, both of my hands are shaking. Oh my god, that was intense. Second time I managed to get her to third phase and I managed it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I also have a lot of thoughts going through my head right now. So, okay, so first of all, I have to say that animation is incredibly scary, actually. The void rising, the abyss rising. It's actually a very scary animation and made me panic a little bit. And feel as if I just had to keep going up, 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 up. You know, once the dance around the platforms ended and the Radiance fled higher. Okay, but it wasn't just the void that rose. It wasn't just the void that rose. It was also siblings, the shades of siblings that rose along with the void. Which is very odd. Why? Why the siblings? And then at the end, the shade of the Hollow Knight. The shade of the Hollow Knight. Actually, I have to rewatch that animation to see what exactly he did, but it looked to me as if he kind of held open in a way. That sounds so wrong. It sounds so wrong if I say it, but it looked as if the Hollow Knight was holding open the Radiance for Ghost Shade to hit. Actually, Ghost Shade to hit. I found it very interesting that... Oh my god, I've got so many thoughts and I'm trying to put them into order. I found it very interesting that in order to attack the Radiance at the end there, Ghost shed I'm sorry, shed their shell. They shed their shell and attacked the Radiance with pure void. To consume the light of the Radiance. And consume the infection and thereby actually offering a more permanent solution. But at the cost of their life. At the cost of their life, however. So... How should I put it? Congratulations. Well done on achieving... I can't even read. Well done on achieving this great feat. You persevered and you triumphed. We hope you enjoyed yourself in the world of Hollow Knight. We'll meet again soon on the road ahead. Press any button to continue. Right, but I want to finish my thoughts first. So... Okay, so obviously this is the reason why the Void Heart had to be acquired. So I think maybe... Actually, I'm really curious. It doesn't feel to me as if it was necessary for the Void Heart to be acquired for the second ending, because it was essentially the same as the No. It had to be consumed because otherwise the Radiance's dream dialogue would not have made any sense. She wouldn't have called Ghost the ancient enemy if the Void Heart wasn't, like, if he wasn't in possession. If they weren't, I'm sorry that I keep calling Ghost a he. If Ghost weren't in possession of the Void Heart. So that was definitely a requirement for the first and for the second ending. But not too important. And now for the third ending, the Dream Nail, the fully ascended Dream Nail was needed. Actually, question to you guys. Would I have been able to get the second ending if I had acquired the... Oh, but I need actually the fully ascended... Okay, so I was about to ask a stupid question. Never mind. I need a fully ascended nail in order to be able to reach the White Palace and therefore get the King's Soul and therefore get the Void Heart, right? So I do need both, in fact, in order to unlock the second and third ending. But in the third ending now, it was with the Void Rising. So this was the will... Ghost is the will of the Void. Commanded the entirety of the Void, the shades of the siblings included, to rise up together with them against the Radiance, against the ancient enemy, the old light, as I've decided to call the Radiance. Fittingly enough, you know, old light, ancient enemy. So was this like revenge for all of the siblings? Was this revenge for all of the siblings? A path not foreseen, perhaps, by the Pale King. I don't know, I have so many thoughts right now in my head about this ending. So many thoughts. Hornet is alive at the end though, and can presumably go out of the temple, considering that she woke up, which means that the bindings on the temple were no longer there either. Or maybe the thing that they were binding, maybe with the thing that they were binding being gone, they were no longer anchored, and therefore they no longer worked. I don't know. I need answers about the bindings. I need answers about the bindings and how they work and what kind of seal they are, and yeah, I need answers to that, guys. I don't know if I'm actually going to find any in the game or if it's something that is reserved for the realm of lore speculation. I don't know. But Hornet woke up, which is great. Less great that Ghost... Well, Ghost didn't necessarily die though, did they? They didn't really die at the end because they are... Ghost is the Void. Ghost is the Void now, so... With Ghost being the Void, they continue to exist in a way? It's just that they exist as Void now, instead of as an individual shade, I guess, maybe. I don't know, I'm very confused by this ending. I need time to process it. But I'm also right now feeling the adrenaline drain after the intensity of the third phase of the fight. Where it was just all about staying calm. And then the fourth phase was just climbing. That was it. Climbing whilst avoiding the lasers. Not lasers, the beams of sunlight. Yeah, like my thoughts are... They are racing, and I'm trying to figure out this ending. But okay, we achieved the ending! Yay! I didn't expect expect that. What is that? 50-something attempts then? 50-something attempts, I think. Okay. Right. Press any button to continue. Am I going to get a journal entry for the Radiance? Game completion, percentage, 96%, time, 111 hours, and 7 minutes and 46 seconds. Wow, I've spent so much time on this boss fight. I've spent so much time on this boss fight. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay. Okay. Right, let's start the game again then, and go back to the black egg, please. Wow. Okay, so do I have a new journal entry? Please tell me I have a new journal entry for the Radiance. Yes, I do. The light, forgotten. Ooh. Now, ultimately forgotten, apparently, then. The plague, the infection, the madness that haunts the corpses of Hollownest. The light that screams out from the eyes of this dead kingdom. What is the source? I suppose mere mortals like myself will never understand. And here we have confirmation that the Radiance is the source of the infection. And that it does indeed spread through dreams. No, actually, does it? No, it doesn't actually confirm the dream part. Okay, so that's still a little bit, like, questionable if it is going to be. Oh, I don't know, I can't even talk anymore. I can't even talk anymore. I can't even talk anymore. The adrenaline drain is really hitting me right now, I'm sorry. The plague, the infection, the madness that haunts the corpses of Hollownest. The light that screams out from the eyes of this dead kingdom. Okay, so maybe it doesn't travel, it doesn't spread through dreams, but it does spread through the mind. It's not a physical, although it is actually a physical. Although I don't know, I don't think it's contagious physically contagious. I don't think it's physically contagious, but I think it passes from bug to bug, mentally in some way. Probably through dreams, I think. Okay, so that's that done. That's that done, amazingly enough. Wow. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that happened. I fully expected to spend another hour or two on this boss fight, to be honest, guys. I fully expected to do that. Okay, right, I think a small break to fully calm down so that I'm no longer as affected by the adrenaline drain as I am right now. Maybe I'll be able to actually have some more ordered thoughts as well. And then we're going to come back and we're going to see what we're going to do next. But yeah, small break first, guys, so be right back. Okie dokie, back from the small break. I do feel calmer now. I do feel calmer. I don't have any new thoughts regarding the ending. I still have to really just properly take the time to think about it. But I have been thinking about what to do next, because obviously I'm not going to end the episode here. Obviously I'm not going to end it here. So the question now then is, what am I going to do? It's not for a lack of things to do. I've got quite the list of things still left for me to do. That you guys have advised me to check out, and also have told me that the grub that I was trying to rescue back at the Queen's Gardens is to be accessed from a different way, actually. From a different path, a different section of the gardens, so yeah, I've still got quite a bit left to do. Not to mention that there are still several grubs for me to rescue. There's one in what I would consider to be Deep Nest, one in the Green Path area, one in the Queen's Gardens. And I think that is actually all of the grubs left for me to rescue. So we could do that. I could also go ahead and try to locate all of the missing charms. because I do have several missing, and you guys were nice enough to point me towards the areas where I might be able to find them. So I could do that. And I also remember that one of you commented that there was an area in the Fog Canyon, which I had started exploring the first time I went there, but since the little one was with me, and therefore Fog Canyon was a minefield essentially. Once I died, I never returned to a certain area apparently. So there is that I could do. So I think we could attempt. Okay, so I've also been told that there is new dialogue, a new interaction available with the White Lady now that Ghost has the voice charm, so another visit there is possible. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead to the Queen's Garden Stag Station, try to find the way to the grub, go for the interaction with the White Lady, then go to Fog Canyon to explore the area that I haven't explored there yet, which I can't quite remember where it was. Unfortunately. I think it was somewhere at the very beginning of the Fog Canyon, actually, as accessed through the Forgotten Crossroads or Fungal Wastes. So we could do that, and then go to the Queen Station, and from there through the Fungal Wastes, because there is something in the Fungal Wastes beneath, like below the Queen Station, which I should check out, I've been told. So I think we can do all of that. And then we're going to see how we're doing time-wise. But I do feel like I need something slightly more, not necessarily relaxing, but not as intense as the Radiance boss fight right now, just to I don't know, to just calm a little bit. So, right. Queen's Gardens Stag Station means I'm going back to Dirtmouth. Right, let's go. Back to Dirtmouth it is. Actually, let me change something. I want the little one back. And since I'll be going exploring, I'm going to exchange my Mark of Pride for the long nail. It's not mathing. I can't count? I can't count. Is that what I want? Focus, Mark of Pride, Compass, little one, Grub Song. That is what I want. Okay, never mind. I'm still clearly, like, the fight is still clearly affecting me. Why didn't I Crystal Dash? I don't know. Because we're taking the scenic route now. That's why. Hornet! I defeated the Radiance! Nope. No, there's nothing new from you. But I have defeated the Radiance, Hornet. It's a better ending. Trust me, it's a much better ending. And now let's go. Nope. Ascend. Hello, Zote. Right, let's sit down. Let's see if Elderbug has any new dialogue. No. No new dialogue. New dream dialogue? No new dream dialogue either. Okay. So update the bench for a moment, and then we're going to go ahead and travel to the Queen's Gardens Stag Station. Hello, my friends. The Queen's Gardens, please. And from there we're going to try and somehow find the grub. And then we're going to go to the White Lady, and then we're going to come back to the bench because passing through Fog Canyon with the little one is a bad idea. Right. Map, please. Map, please. How did I do this? How did I do this? Okay, so if I'm supposed to approach it from a different side, the grub, I'm just going to go ahead and assume that it's from the leftmost corner, something is going to just then go up. So we want to go to the left. We want to go to the left? We want to go to the left. The faster route, I think, would be to go up instead of to the side. So it's up, 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 and then to the left, and then to the left. Okay. Let's go, little one. Okay. These hoppers are a menace, and then we go to the left, and then we start looking for anything unusual. Oh! These things. These things. And I forgot that they're also, what were they called? I just called them Venus flytraps. Oh! Oh my god. Now then. Is there anything of interest here? I dislike this place. No? No? Maybe it's up? Ah! Oh! Twice! 3 times! This garden is a menace. Okay, so I think I found a way up. Ah! Don't think you can fool me twice. Oh! Oh! I'm still fooled. Little one, be free! Ah. Is there any way for me to... But... Oh, I see. There's no way for me to actually reach that. Oh. No, there isn't. Okay. Well, that's just me putting the exit there. So close. Okay, so we got the little Caterpie, guys. We got the little grub. We saved the little grub. We can go on to the White Lady now. Oh my goodness! This is... You know, despite managing to get through the White Palace, the way here is still an absolute Menace. Hello. Any new dream dialogue? No. Hi. That is not new. That is not new? Ah! That pulsing emptiness. Truly, it has been transformed by the revelations it found. Does it feel anything? Triumph or hate? If it does, I cannot sense it. The fate of our kingdom, our hollowness, that future belongs to you now. It has been transformed by the revelations it found. So she can sense the void heart. She can sense the void heart. Does it feel anything, triumph or hate? If it does, I cannot sense it. But she cannot sense emotions. Why would she be able to sense emotions? Okay. Nothing new? Else? No? No? No. Okay. Are you sure there's nothing new? There's nothing new. Okay. Had to check. Okay, so it was just a couple of lines, but you know what, guys? I'm the type of person who feels that even just a few lines are absolutely worth acquiring. Worth acquiring. Right, and now we make our way down. No, back. Sorry, not down. Our way back through this thorny landscape. Okie dokie. So that went quite a bit better than I thought it would. Map updated. Okay, so that's done. Now from here, I actually still have to go down to the Weaver Den, guys. I don't want to. Not this episode, guys, not this episode. Let's see. I think it would be best if I go to Fog Canyon next. Yeah, I think it would be best if I go to Fog Canyon next. And see where it is that I like what I missed. But before I actually go into exploring Fog Canyon, I think what I want to do is actually go to the bench which is just above the stone sanctuary. Because I feel that's a closer bench than the one that is in the Queen's Gardens. And easier to reach too. So let's go ahead and go to the bench at the stone sanctuary. But not before, I'm sorry little one, you are just a little bit too trigger happy for my liking. What should I get? Sharp Shadow? No, I've got some platforming to do. And it's Fog Canyon. Bad idea to have Sharp Shadow in Fog Canyon, I feel. You know what? Sprint Master is always nice to have. Sprint Master is always nice to have. Okay, let's go. Okie dokie. Now then. Where is the area that I didn't explore to the end is the question. Because I don't remember, guys. I don't remember. Fog Canyon was an area that I actually explored first before getting the map for it. So, it doesn't surprise me that there's an area there I haven't fully explored. That doesn't surprise me at all. But I wish I could remember where it was. Just about the only thing that I'm certain of is that it's not to the left of the teacher's archives, because I have gone through all the, through everything there. I have. Admittedly, I don't remember what's exactly above the Queen Station. I don't quite remember that. But I don't think it's in the left half of Fog Canyon, what I'm looking for. Which leaves the right half. I remember that when I was with the little one in Fog Canyon, I went into an area which seemed a bit like a labyrinth of sorts. Like, there were a lot of paths to go, and they were not very spacious, let's put it that way. Not very spacious, and there were a lot of these exploding eggs there. And I do remember dying there and not going back there. I do remember that, but I don't remember where that area was. I think my best bet is probably going to be to go down, go to the teacher's archives, and then go further to the right, because above the teacher's archives is a lot of acid. I remember crossing that acid. So I think I have explored everything there. So I think I should go down to the teacher's archives and then to the right, and then maybe somewhere along that first descent into Fog Canyon. Connecting the Forgotten Crossroads with the fungal wastes. Maybe I'll be able to find what it is that I've missed there. Oh, I remember now actually the access point. It was with the bouncy mushrooms and the dream tree. I remember. Yes, I think it was somewhere there actually. Okay, we're going to go down to the teacher's archives and then to the right. And then we're going to go up to where we emerged from the bouncy mushroom ascent from the fungal wastes. And then we're going to systematically just go down, I think. Yeah, okay. So we go down, 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 down. All the way down. Okay. Let's go all the way down. And then we've got the teacher's archives here where I met Quirrell and Monomon's abode. How did I get here again? Oh, I need to go up. Right. Okay. Yes, I remember going through here. How did I get hit by that? By being careless and rushing. So now we want to just get across and then up. And up and up and up. Okay. 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 And now we just go up. That was a close one. Really? Oh my goodness. Oh look, there's a lot of geo over there. There's a geo rock. This is not going to end well for me, is it? Oh! Well, hello there. So that's a possibility. Interesting. Really? Okay, so where am I? Ah, yes, this is the exit from the bouncy mushroom ascent. And now, I don't know, let's start and go systematically. Well, no, systematically. There is really only one place left for me to go to, isn't there? Okay, so let's go directly across. There we go, directly across. Ah, yes. So that worked out in my favor. This is not going to go well for me. No, alas. Well, it had to be tested. No! Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Oh! If you'll excuse me, I need some... Oh! Oh! Oh my goodness, that's not what I meant to do. I mean, it gave me... what I need, so... Okay. Okay. Let's time it right. This is a great way of clearing them. This is a great way of clearing them. Do I go up or down? No, no, no. Anything here? Nope, nothing. It just circles around. Okay, good to know. Oh! Save? What's this? A charm notch! Nice, and now I've got 3, 6, 9, 11. Yes, I think one of you mentioned that 11 was the maximum number of notches. Why did I think that I already had everything? Okay. Oh! Okay, so that was not the most elegant of ways of doing it, but... You know what? I think I have explored everything that I can explore there, because we did see that it loops around. And it's an enclosed space. Right, so that's Fog Canyon taken care of. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have actually gone to the bench at the Stone Sanctuary and then gone up to see about that about the Caterpie in the Green Path area. Okay, never mind, we're going to go there. We're going to go there. We're going to go there and then we're going to go down to the Queen Station and from there to the Fungal Wastes. How did I go again? Down, 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 and then to the left, and then further... left. Okay. Okie dokie. Back at the bench here. Let's then now go up to the stone path to see about that final grub. Oh. My goodness, I forgot about these flying menaces. Which way do I have to go again? To the right. To the right? To the right. Okay, up and to the right. Oh! Really? Okay, and now... maybe to the right here? No, this was the way to the hunter, wasn't it? Yes. Indeed. Okay. No, I need one more level up. One level higher. How did I do that? Sorry, little one. Okay. Now then, where is that Caterpie? Somewhere to the right? There we go! Caterpie located! Be free, little one! Be free! And with that we've got... No, we don't have all the grubs. There's one still down in Deep Nest. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, well, we're not going to go there. I don't want to go there. But I'm going to go there anyway, aren't I? Because I'm going to go to the Queen Station, Stag Station. From there, I'm going to go below there. Because there's something below the Queen Station which I should check out. I've also been told to go in the fungal waste to where I first met Cornifer. Which doesn't sound very difficult, but I don't remember anymore where I first met Cornifer. Maybe actually by going through the Queen Station path. Okay, so let's go to the Queen Station then. Which means descending all the way down there again. Oi. Okay. We can do this. Okay, so I think this is the bank. What kind of dream dialogue do you have? I can now see it since the little one isn't here. What kind of voice had I given her? I don't remember. Oh, Muriel's. Not for dream dialogue. When next to return to that delightful spa, the waters so ease the tension in my shell. Oh, she likes a spa.
That's you, Gio.
Hello, dearie. Keen to do some banking? Nope. I am currently collecting. I'm currently collecting a vast amount of Geo. For the purpose of getting a certain charm. Now then, Queen Station... Bench, bench, bench. No, that was not the bench. That was the bug. Willow, who wanted to eat me. Okay. So we're here. And now we want to go to the fungal wastes just below the Queen Station. So that means going up to the right and then down, 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 and then to the left. Okay. And since I'm in the area anyway, I might as well collect that final grub. Really? Really? Wow, how much of a difference it makes. Okay, so I think Cornifer was down here. Cornifer's location here. Hello? Worms pull bugs into their thrall till ages pass and kingdoms fall. Caps and shells may fall to dust, but Mr. Mushroom readjusts. Mr. Mushroom readjusts. Okay, now I want to read that again. Worms pull bugs into their thrall. Into their thrall. Thrall. I think I can take this as confirmation that when the Pale King expanded the minds of the bugs and beasts of Hollownest, he also made them, he instilled devotion, like he made them devoted to him. Till ages pass and kingdoms fall, caps and shells may fall to dust, but Mr. Mushroom readjusts. Okay. Well, hello, Mr. Mushroom. How do I continue? By going to the right. It's so nice to be able to actually do this correctly. Oh, it took me so long to learn how to pogo. Oh yeah, it exploded, I forgot. Now then, where do I go? To the left. Wasn't that somewhere in the area where I actually got the, well, like one of the Grimkin flames? Wasn't it somewhere in this area actually? Okay, right below King Station, Queen Station, sorry. What am I hearing? Is it from above? That didn't quite go according to plan, but okay. So there should be something beneath Queen Station. I haven't seen anything interesting so far. Nope. That didn't quite go according to plan. Oh! That was my mistake. Oh! Is there something here? Oops. Anything here of interest? Oh, there was a caterpie here. I remember now. Am I still below? Oh no, I remember where this is. No, this is too far to the left. Too far to the left. Ah, this is of interest. How did I miss this the first time? A spore shroom. What's a spore shroom? Composed of living fungal matter, scatters spores when exposed to soul. What do you mean it scatters spores when exposed to soul? When focusing soul, emit a spore cloud that slowly damages enemies. Ah. Interesting. Well, this is one thing then apparently that I can check off my list. Both with the charms. Okay, so this is in the fungal waste. Right beneath Queen's Station. Right. And then there was also... Right, go to where Cornifer was in the fungal waste. And to look underneath Queen's Station for a mushroom-related object. I'm going to assume it was the charm. The mushroom-related object. Okay, okay. We are checking things off the list one by one, little by little. Okay. Nice. Right. So... Ah. Navigating the fungal waste is so much easier now that I know how to pogo. Did I go up? Okay, so what's up with Mr. Mushroom? Wait, where did I meet Mr. Mushroom again? Ah, yes. Up above. I can pogo! So nice. Let me read that poem again. Maybe there's something of interest there. Worms pull bugs into their thrall till ages pass and kingdoms fall. Caps and shells may fall to dust, but Mr. Mushroom readjusts. Nope. Nothing aside from that. I'm not supposed to equip the mushroom thing, right? Am I supposed to equip the mushroom thing? Would that give me more interaction? It seemed to be able to speak. No, that was not it. It seemed to be able to speak because it was creating sounds. Should I equip it? Should I equip it? I think it was just one. It's just one. Okay. So let's see if that changes anything. Let's see. Is there anything new? From me wearing this? No? No, it's just still the same. There is no interaction. Nope. Okay. Well, I'm here anyway, aren't I? I might as well go down and rescue that grub. That final grub. So I cross all the way to the left and then down. Okay. Okay, and then we don't want that one because that one is just a fall. And we descend now into this lovely, lovely space. All the way to the bottom and then to the right. To the very right. Oh joy. You know what? Oh. Genuinely, this is not even an issue anymore, I think. Am I in the right place? Yes, I think so. Okay, so having the little one here would have been nice. Oh! Meant to pogo off of you, you little beast. The grub has to be accessible through here somehow, right? No. Okay, so it's not this section here then. Okay. Ah, here? No. Here? No? Sorry. It had to be tested. It has to be somewhere here, right? Ah! There we go. Be free, little one. Oh! Mimic! Oh, okay, so... Oh. Okay, well... Ah! You're the real one. You're not the real one. You're not the real one. Ah, oh, I saw. Are you the real one? Metamorphosis. Rescue all of the imprisoned grubs. No, you are really fast. But there is a reason why I did that, and that's the journal entry. I remembered that I still had, I think, 3 or 4 left to do. Where are the mimics? I wonder. Mimic grubs. Mimic. Ah! Grub mimic. Assumes the shape of a harmless creature to lure prey, luring an enemy close by pretending to be a weak little grub. Very cunning. Unfortunately for them, I eat these grubs as soon as I see them. Okay, so there are still 12 entries here that I haven't completed. And then I've still got beyond these 5 more to collect. Okay, so that's this grub rescued. So we can go back now to the Queen Station, I guess. Yeah, to the Queen Station and then a small break. And then we're going to... Wait. I have collected all the grubs. Let me check this off my list as well. And then what am I going to do? Go on collecting the remaining... I could go and collect the remaining charms I've still got beyond Unbreakable Strength that I still need to get from the vine. Okay, but first let's get out and get back to the Queen Station, Stag Station. And here we go. Map updated. Map updated, all of the grubs collected. Maybe I should actually go to Dirtmouth. I don't know. Maybe I should go to Dirtmouth? Maybe I should go to Dirtmouth. And then to the Forgotten Crossroads to go to the Grandpa Grub to see if there's any new rewards for me there. Some more Geo perhaps would be nice. And after that, I don't know. After that we're going to see. I could go to the Colosseum of Fools and try the Trial of the Fool. I could do that. Or collect the remaining charms. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, for now, just a small break, guys. So, be right back. Okie dokie, back from the small break. And I think that I am actually going to do as I said I would. And that is go back to Dirtmouth to then visit the Grandfather Grub. And then I have been told that there is a charm I've missed in the Forgotten Crossroads, so I think I'll do that. And then we're going to go to the Colosseum of Fools to at least check out the Trial of the Fool. I've heard that it's supposed to be quite difficult. So I sincerely doubt that I would get it like on the first attempt or anything like that. But aside from me needing a lot of Geo, I also just want to have that, checked off my to-do list. So yeah, first we're going to go to Dirtmouth, and then it's off to the Forgotten Crossroads, and then the Colosseum of Fools. Before I go though, I kind of want to just unequip that. And I'm not really going to need that, so I can have the little one with me again. Right. Let's go back to Dirtmouth, little one. And from there we're going to visit Grandpa Grub, provided you don't attack him. Actually, you might attack him. I don't see why you would. Like, the little one hasn't attacked the grubs yet. And Grandpa Grub is friendly, but he did attack Millibel the banker once. So, okay, fine. Just being, better be safe than sorry. Hi, little ones! Hi! More Geo! ore! I can go and upgrade my... Oh, but the Geo. But... Okay. Oh, you're being very generous. More? A king's idol. More! Has it been so many grubs since I was last here? A grubberfly's elegy. Grubberfly's elegy, I think, over here. Contains the gratitude of grubs who will move to the next stage of their lives. Imbues weapons with a holy strength. When the bearer is at full health, they will fire beams of white-hot energy from their nail. Wait, when they say full health, do they mean full masks? Or full health as in full, like a full soul tank kind of health? Okay, that sounds really awesome, I have to say. That sounds really, really awesome, actually. Okay, wow, I think I gained about 4,000 Geo just now. Hi, I'm so glad to see this little family together again. Hi. Wonderful. Let's go back to Dirtmouth now then. And then I have... That was not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do. Let's rest. Now I can bring the little one back. I don't know why. I just suddenly had this weird feeling of, no, don't bring the little one with you. Oh, that was so sweet, seeing all of those little grubs so happy. Seeing them so happy was wonderful. Okay, now with this done, we are going to go... Oh, and I've got pale ore. Oh my goodness, I've got all the pale ore I need to upgrade my weapon. Let me think. Okay, so I think I'm going to stick to my initial plan of going to the Forgotten Crossroads for the charm. I've got to get from there, which I'm supposed to find between the Stag Station and the False Knight Arena somewhere. So before the False Knight Arena and then... So between those 2 points. Which is a very small area to search, really. Very, very small area to search. So I think I'll do that, and then we're going to go to the City of Tears and to the smith there. What would be the best way there? What would be the shortest way there? Oh, I think... Yeah, no, City of Tears from the storerooms, then down to the smith. And hopefully I've got enough Geo on me. Hopefully. Otherwise we're going to go to Lem and trade in some relics for the Geo we need. Okay, right, so Crossroads. I want to go via Stag Station over there. Hi. The Forgotten Crossroads, please. And now we've got a really small area to search. No, not this. Bench update, okay. Oh. I am sorry. Oh, no. Leave me in peace, you stupid bird. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that happened. Oh no. I know there's a second one somewhere. So after anything here? No. Oh no! Not you! Oh my god. They are a menace. These exploding ones. An absolute menace. Is there a crumbling floor anywhere? Ah! What did I hit over there? Oh my goodness, what is it that I hit over there? I hit something over there. It made a sound. Do I access it from the right here somehow? You'd think I would have... No, because this is the... No, it said between the False Night Arena, so it's not this because this is the False Night Arena. Roughly. So it's from before, so it has to be from the other side. Somehow. Ha! That doesn't seem safe. Oh no! Okay. Oops, I nearly fell. Where am I? A regular aspid and not a primal one. Is there a boss fight here? Oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting this. And over spikes. Oh no. Oh no! Stay up. Was that it? Oh my goodness. Let's collect all the geo. Yeah. What's this? A glowing womb. Is that like the I don't know, the source of all aspids? Drains the soul of its bearer and uses it to birth hatchlings. The hatchlings have no desire to eat or live and will sacrifice themselves to protect their parent. Okay. This is charming. Absolutely charming. Okay, so I guess this was the charm from this area. Oh no, I'm too low. I'm not too low. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so that's that done. That's that done. And now I want to go to map update. Oh yeah, map update. Okay, so now there's no blanks in the Forgotten Crossroads. Okay. And I think we can just safely go down to the city storerooms and then go down, down, down to the blacksmith. Nailsmith, sorry. To see if I can upgrade my nail. Okie dokie. We are here. And hopefully I do have enough geo for this. Hopefully I do have enough geo for this. Actually, I never tried to dream nail you, did I? To forge the perfect nail. Okay, well, that's it. That's it. Okay, obsessed with forging the perfect nail then. Okay. What kind of voice did I give?
Ranjo Stenja.
Ranjo Stenja. Okay, deep one. Nailsmith. Oh, you've returned. I see you have some pale ore. A rare, fine metal that. Give me the ore and some geo for my efforts, and I'll reforge your nail to make it stronger. That was terrible, I'm sorry. Only 4,000! I have enough! Yes!
Jonsha.
As you wish. I'll get to work then.
Garadel Akari.
It's done. The reforging is done. Your nail is much stronger than it used to be. As strong as it could ever be. In only your weapon have I seen such potential. Finally, I behold the majesty of a pure nail. To think this moment has come upon me so soon. I must step outside a moment. Can I see my nail? My life's work achieved. What more is left? Oh no, don't tell me you're going to, no.
Ranjo Stenja.
With a pure nail forged, my work in this lifetime comes to an end. My only remaining desire is to see and feel the nail strike true. I beg you. What? No! I'm not going to do that. I beg you, cut me down. As my final moment in life, I want to taste the blade's exquisite edge. After all this time, all this toil, haven't I earned it? No. Goodbye. Can I go back inside here? Is there anything here? A secret? Anything? Crumbly ground? No, no. Well, Mr. I'm not going to do anything. Oops, I forgot about these. Wait, I didn't read the description of my new nail. Oh, it looks awesome. Pure nail, the ultimate weapon of Hallownest. Crafted to perfection, this ancient nail reveals its true form. Excellent. I now have a pure nail. Okay. And now we can do what? What do I do now? Do I return to my initial task? Do I return to my initial task? Yeah, I think we're going to go to the Colosseum of Fools now. What would be the best way to do that? I think we're just going to move through the city to the King Station and then from there go up through the shaft. Okie dokie, and we're here at the King Station, Stag Station, and now I only have 3 charms left to collect. This one, I think I've been informed, is behind the blue seal in the abyss, which I've been told I require 15 masks, 15 blue masks to access, which I don't know how to do. And then I've got 2 more missing here. Let's see. I went to the Forgotten Crossroads, hang on. I went to the Forgotten Crossroads and I got that one. I can't get the thing behind the blue seal. That one is going to be the Unbreakable Strength, which I'm going to get once I can pay Divine the 15,000 that she requires for it. And then I've got 1 final charm to find in the Resting Grounds. In the Resting Grounds. What am I doing? Do I? Resting Grounds, Resting Grounds, Resting Grounds, Resting Grounds. Where are the Resting Grounds again? Ah, up there. No, I think we're going to leave the Resting Grounds for a different episode because I want to do the Delicate Flower quest line. I want to do the Delicate Flower quest line, for which I've decided I'm going to work my way backwards and then forwards. By first... Wait, what was my path again? Right, so I want to go through... Fog Canyon, I think it was. Through Fog Canyon. And then I think Green Path. And then I think the Forgotten Crossroads. Oh my goodness, I have to get through the... I have to go through the Infected Crossroads either way. That's horrible. Or I elect not to go that way and instead choose to take the elevator down to the Forgotten City. Go through this with no issues. Okay, the Forgotten City. City of Tears, I'm sorry. Resting Grounds, City of Tears. I can go up the Fungal Wastes. The Fungal Wastes. And then the Queen's Gardens from below. Or the Fungal Wastes, Queen Station, Fog Canyon, and then the Queen's Gardens. Either way, I think I'm going to work my way backwards to take care of any of the tougher enemies, because I know that they don't respawn unless you rest at the bench. And then work my way from the Resting Grounds through there. Through to there. Okay, but for now we want to go to the Colosseum of Fools to take a look at the Trial of the Fool. I mean, I might as well. I need to collect the Geo anyway for Divine. And here we are at the Colosseum. Hello, my fine friend, but first I wish to go to the bench. Okay. Why does it look a little bit different down here? I don't know. Right, well, sorry little one, not you. I wish to have my Sharp Shadow Sprint Master has to be pretty good, and I think... Which one was the stable body thing? Steady body. Because there are platforms in these challenges. Right. So... No, not actually that. I want my Thorns of Agony. I want my Thorns of Agony. I want my Thorns of Agony. Right, so we've got the Quick Focus. We've got Quick Focus, Grub Song, Mark of Pride, Sprint Master, Sharp Shadow, and Thorns of Agony. Okay, should be good. Should be fine. I am at full health. Okay. Well, let us now then attempt the Trial of the Fool. As I've been told, it's quite difficult. Yes, please. I'm quite curious as to what is going to come at me, and how much the difficulty spike between the Trial of the Fool and the Trial of the Conqueror is. Okay, why is it so bright? Oh. Hello! I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh! Primal aspects! Take this chance to heal. Oh! I didn't... Thorns of Agony was a mistake! Thorns of Agony was a mistake. Really? From what? Oh no! This is horrible. Come over here. Oh! Really? Oh! Really? Guys? Oh, no! No! Ah! Ah! What? What? No! What? 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 Are these armored version of those? I'm going to hate this. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm doing so poorly. We're going to be patient. Thorns of Agony was a mistake, I feel. Thorns of Agony was a mistake. Thorns of Agony and Stable Body do not synergize well, I feel. Come over here, please. Oh! Oh! No, 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 no. No. I'm dead. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Ah! No! I didn't mean... No! That is the worst enemy rush I have seen so far. It's very confusing. I think I got decently far for a first attempt. Thorns of Agony was a bad idea, I feel, for this. And at the same time, not... Okay, let's try it with this combination again. I want to give it another go. No, place a mark. I need to place a mark. That was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. I'm definitely going to be using my spells, I think. And pogoing. A lot of pogoing. A lot of it. Hi. Okay? Calm down, for the love of everything. Okay, I can panicked a little bit the first time around, but I'm better now. Let's get some health. I could absolutely easily use one of the spells, but okay. Oh, sorry. They're a lot slower moving than the ones in the... Oh, no. No. Okay, we're just saying calm. No. They pincered me. Doesn't seem normal that they should be able to do that. No. Okay, so that was my fault. Oh my god. I thought you were dead. No. I'm sorry for the screams, guys. No. I'm not doing it. No, go! No. Does it mean nothing to you that I've got the mark of pride? No. bit further. Are they going to throw every single enemy I've come across in the game so far at me in this trial? Because that is insane. That is insane. Oh my god, the mantises. And then the soul twisters. All of the enemies from the soul sanctum. I can see why you guys said that this is difficult. I can see why you said it's difficult. Okay, so Thorns of Agony is actually decent here. Of course, it's better not to get hit. And frankly, I would be amazed to see a Trial of the Fool done hitless. I would be absolutely amazed to see a hitless Trial of the Fool. I don't feel that's possible. No, the combination I've got going here is really good, actually. This is the combination for this trial. I'd say one more attempt and then maybe we can do something else. I don't know. How am I doing battery-wise? Still decent. Still decent. I don't know what else I can do, to be honest. I did get further. I did get slightly further. Right, I need to do the mark thing. No. This one, please. Okay, so this, and then... I don't know what to do, guys. I did get a little bit further. Oh my goodness, if they're going to throw every single enemy that I've come across so far in the game... That is horrible. That is horrifying. Hi. Hello. That was my goal. The aspect. Oh! 3 strikes. Okay. Ah! I hate... Ah! No! Okay. I feel like I'm doing slightly better with each attempt, at the early stages at least. Well, what do I do here then? Oh! I need to be patient. Oh my goodness. Like everything else in this game at the higher level. Ah! No. Oh no! Why did I do that? Okay, never mind. Oh! Sorry. Got a bit carried away there. No, 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 no. Ooh. Ooh. Don't pincer me again, please. Oh my god. Oh! Dang it. I wasn't patient enough. It's about being patient and calm, not panicking. Oh! 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 Calm and heal. Come up here. I'm not going down, so you have to come up. Ah! Oh! 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 there! Oh, no, no, no! Ah! No! This is insanity. But I am getting a little bit further with each attempt. Ah, oh my goodness. They're so annoying. So they have decided they've decided to combine a Soul Twister with Umu. This is pure insanity. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm not going to do this episode because I do feel that I became really tired after the Radiance boss fight at the very beginning because it was just so much adrenaline. So much adrenaline. So I don't think that I'm up for this right now, but I do feel that I've gotten decently far, at least in the Trial of the Fool. But that is insane. An electrified Soul Twister. No chance to heal there. Whatsoever. I will say that the Thorns of Agony did beautifully. They do beautifully in these trials. As does Grub's Song. That is just pure insanity, and I'm not going to do this today. I know my limits. I know them. But I am pleased with how far I got. For now. I'm probably barely even halfway through the Trial of the Fool. Probably. But yeah, I'm not doing it today. And I feel like I need a small break now, so be right back. Okie dokie, back from the small break. And I've been thinking. So, oh yeah, I have to retrieve my shade. Okay. So I have one charm left to retrieve from the resting grounds. And then in my small list of to-do things, I have a visit down to the abyss to the statue there. Because apparently if I use the dream nail on it, there's going to be something. And beyond that, I've got the Weaver's Den left. So I think I can just do these 3 small things now. And then I can leave the Trial of the Fool for a different episode. Probably not the next one though, because I think it would be a great moment now to do the Path of Pain. Okay, let me just go to the healing pool to be at full health, because why not? Might as well be, right? Okay. Now then, I do actually want to switch out a charm or 2. These 2, because I want the little one back. And then, let me read about these things. I'm sorry, what? A Death Loodle. Loodle equipped with a helmet and taught to kill. They seem fierce, but they have a lot of difficulty aiming at their target. Watch their motions and strike when the opportunity comes. Take their helmet with you as a trophy. Okay, and... a Volt Twister! Seems like an appropriate name. Learned bug that adapted the teachings of the Soul Sanctum into a deadly fighting art. Attacks with bursts of electricity. I am not looking forward to this. I'm not looking forward to this at all. A Volt Twister, oh my god. I initially thought, okay, so they're just going to throw all of the enemies that I've encountered so far in the game at me in droves, in wave after wave, and in massive amounts. But otherwise nothing overly, you know, complicated or difficult. And then they decided to create an entirely new enemy in the form of the Volt Twister and the Death Loodle. Oh my goodness. This is pure madness. Absolutely pure madness. Okay, so I want to go to the resting grounds, which is probably going to be easiest if I take the elevator, to be honest. Okay, so we're going to take the elevator up to the resting grounds, and there we're going to take the stag station down to the palace grounds to go down to the abyss and the statue, and from there we're going to return to the palace grounds. No, then we're going to take the tram to Deep Nest, and from there we're going to go into the Weaver Den. Okay, we've got it figured out, guys. We've got the path figured out. Come along, little one. And please take us up to the resting grounds. Now I've been informed that the charm is supposed to be at the far right of the resting grounds. Oh. Oh, they're not nearly as scary as they were before. 3 strikes? Okay, wait, how did I get out? I don't know where I am. I should have equipped my compass. Okay, think about it. I think right now I am going to exit through the thing into the main. Okay, yes, I know where I am. I know where I am now. Okay, so we go on to the right and further to the right. This is new? Wait, I've not been here before? Oh. Oh! Lovely. I don't remember this. This is entirely new. Ah! I don't remember this. I don't remember this at all. Am I even further to the right than I thought? No, it can't be. What? Ah! Wait. Dream nail? So dark. That's it? So dark? So dark. Okay. What's the charm? No, it's a Wanderer's Journal. It's not a charm. Ah! Is that a shaman? Shaman? Let me rest. A soul eater? What is that? That sounds kind of horrifying. Oh, these are the ones shaped like Soul Catcher, Shaman Stone, and Soul Eater are shaped like shaman shells. Forgotten Shaman artifact. I don't know how to pronounce the word. Artifact used to draw soul from still living creatures. Greatly increases the amount of soul gained when striking an enemy with the nail. Ah. Oh, hey, look, even the shape of this is like in the shape of a shaman. Shaman. Oh my goodness, that was horrifying. Kind of. Where is the exit to the... Ah, was this the way to the... This is the way to the Grey Mourner, right? Yes, it is. Okay, right. Well, we're going to get out now. We're going to get out now. And I think it was here. Right, and then we're going to go to the station. Oh, no, this is sold, but you know what? I can use that. Okay, stag station here. And then map updated. Oh, that final little bit over there. Okay, so that's done. That's done. Got the charm from the resting grounds. So the only charms left for me to gather are Unbreakable Strength and the one which is behind the blue seal in the Abyss. So we're going to go now to the Abyss by calling our good friend the Stag over here. And we want to go to the hidden station. Not what I meant to do. Let's update the bench. Okay. And now let's go down into the Abyss once again. Okie dokie. Hello, siblings. Now then. I took the short route by just dropping down. Why are there no void tendrils? Hello? There are no void tendrils. Is it for the same reason why my shade no longer attacks me? Is it because Ghost possesses the void heart and has unified the void and therefore it's now, I don't know, under their control? Okie dokie. Let's go to the statue. It's really different without the void tendrils. Hi, statue! Hello, statue! Lord of Shades. That's it? Lord of Shades. Lord of Shades. Lord of Shades. Would I have received this dialogue prior to acquiring the void heart? Void heart. Sorry, I can no longer speak. It's been a long day. Would I have gotten this dream dialogue if I had not yet acquired the void heart? I wonder. Okay, so does having the void heart also make me Lord of Shades? As the one who has unified... Okay, me. I mean Ghost. As the one who has unified the Abyss under their will, is Ghost now the Lord of Shades? Okay, so that was interesting. That was really interesting. Okay, well, with that done, much faster than I thought I would get this done, to be honest, but that's, I think, because I didn't actually spend too much time on the descent down. I didn't spend too much time on that. I just dropped down. I just dropped down. Oh my goodness, all of these siblings. I'm so sorry, little siblings. Okay, so that was a little bit too quick. But I was going at a very good pace, I feel. Wow. I love how fast I was able to do that. Okay. So now we move on to the tram, and how did I get to the tram? I don't remember. By just going up, I guess? Oh hey, soul. Okay. Yep. And then up here is the tram. And conveniently enough, it's already there. Do I press this button? Am I going in the right direction? We'll see. Off to Deep Nest, guys. Off to Deep Nest. I think I'm in the right place. I am in the right place. And please let me equip. Oh no, it was not the direction. Okay. I almost feel like I've gotten the hang of moving very quickly in this game. And the bench! Excellent, and now please give me my compass. Okay, right, so how did I get to the Weaver Den again? Oh, I keep forgetting. So I think it was to the left, just purely to the left. Purely to the left, I think. But up and then to the left. Oh my goodness. Well, little one, let's go. Okie dokie, that went a lot better than I thought it would, and here we are. I can navigate Deep Nest almost without a map. Almost. Okie dokie, so we go up and then on to the Weaver's Den. There we go, and then we go on Shadow Dash here. And then I'm supposed to shoot a Shade Soul here. Okay. What is this supposed to be? Is this the secret? Oh. Am I supposed to... No? Maybe... No? Okay, so it's just this sign. Okay. What about this sign? Little one, a little bit more to the left, please. Right, so it looks like a spider in a web. And beyond that, I can't tell anything else. But it's interesting that this is considered a secret here. Curious. Very curious. Very curious. Does this have meaning of some kind, or is this like the grub diagram in the collector's, like in the room above the collector's office? And it's just lore speculation that we've got here. Anything else for me to find here? Okay. That was it. Excellent. Okay, so that's that done, I guess, as well. And with this, I have pretty much more or less completed my, as one of you guys called it, collectathon. Right, so I have done the shade soul to the left of the chest in the Weaver's Den, and I have used the dream nail on the statue. And I really have just unbreakable strength and the thing that is behind the blue seal in the abyss. I don't know how to get 15 masks, guys. Like, at the moment I've got 3, 6, 8. I've got 8 masks right now, and I am missing 1 mask fragment and 2 vessel fragments, for which I need to backtrack. Oh, completion 101%. Did it say 101% previously, or is this a new thing? I don't remember anymore. But we've crossed the 100% mark, guys. Yay! We've crossed the 100% mark, guys. Okay, but I really don't know where the remaining mask and vessel fragments are. Have I missed more areas in areas I already think of as having explored them completely? Have I missed something? For those of you paying attention to where I found the various vessel and mask fragments, help, please. Because I don't remember where I got them. Like, a couple of them I remember because they were in very peculiar places. Like, I remember that I got, I think it was a mask fragment after fighting No Eyes. I remember that because it leaves an impression. It leaves an impression. So I remember that. But I don't remember the others. So if you guys could kind of hint, like, give me a hint as to where I might find the remaining mask and vessel fragments, that would be brilliant. That would be absolutely brilliant. Right, well, I think I'm just going to go back to Dirtmouth now, maybe? I don't know. Like a nicer place than this. A nicer place than this. And here we are. Nice and safe. And we can rest. And now we wonder what to do. How am I doing battery-wise? Yeah, it's about time to call it a day. It's about time to call it a day. I don't know. I need a map with all of the... I don't know. I need a map of some sort, I think, with all of the... I don't know. There's probably no such thing. That would be too convenient. I wish there were markers for vessel fragments and mask shards, actually. I wish there were markers for those. Okay, so I've only got the mask fragments and the vessel fragments to find. I've got the Delicate Flower quest to complete. I've got the Trial of the Fool. I've got the Path of Pain. And then I've got whatever is in the Junk Pit. So I know the sarcophagus is an access point to a DLC. I know that, and I've been told that I should leave it more or less for last because it's just that tough. It's just that difficult. So I don't know. I'll decide. Like, I think I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of farming for souls between this episode and the next one, so that I can go ahead and give Divine what she wants. And I'm going to do that by doing the trial of the, what was it? The trial of the warrior. Like, Or maybe the Trial of the Conqueror that was a little bit more Geo. That gave me a little bit more Geo. But aside from that, between this episode and the next one, I intend to go into the White Palace and practice by just going through the White Palace because I want to do the Path of Pain in the next episode. So that's my plan for between episodes, guys. And aside from that, I think I've done a fair amount actually today. I think I've done a fair amount today, and then next episode is going to be the episode of suffering. Next episode is going to be the episode of suffering. But yeah, you know what? I'm happy to call it a day here, so calling it a day, guys. Calling it a day. So today's episode was yet another interesting one, to say the least. Yet another interesting one. Starting with my victory over the Radiance. Finally. Ah. After struggling so much in the previous episode to get her first to the second phase and then to get her to the third phase and only managing that once, properly managing it once, I figured it would take me at least half as many attempts as I undertook in the previous episode to get her to the third phase today, and then probably half as many as that, another like, I don't know, dozen or so at least, to reach that final hit, that final strike, and that final victory over the Radiance. So being able to actually do that today within a handful of attempts after starting the episode was kind of cool and incredibly nerve-wracking. Oh my goodness, that final attempt just kind of had me on the edge of my seat, and I was just so anxious because after struggling so much to get her down to the third phase and then finally being able to get her to that point, I just wanted to be able to see this through to the end, which meant making no mistakes and, well, patience as you guys have seen at this point is not necessarily my strong point. And the Radiance's final phase, like third phase, sorry, required a lot of patience from me because I really did want to just jump after her. I wanted to jump after her, to pursue her, to be able to hit her, to land some strikes. But then I just kept remembering what happened in the previous episode when I did that and pursued her to the higher levels, and it didn't end well for me. Like, that didn't end well for me at all, so I wanted to avoid a repeat of that, but it was really difficult because she just kept floating out of my range, but still kept throwing attacks at me. Thankfully, at least, the waves of horizontally moving spears was kept to just 2 instead of the full 4, and there were no descending spears, so that helped a lot, but it was still very nerve-wracking. Very nerve-wracking. And then, of course, I once again got jump-scared by the Void. I got jump-scared in the previous episode when it happened the first time, which led to me losing all concentration and running into some spikes, whilst trying to stay calm, get away from the descending spears, and worrying about what the hell was going on with the Void, which had suddenly risen from nowhere and was just kind of lurking underneath Ghost and just like the boss arena. And this time it happened again, except I was on the platforms. And the Void once again just suddenly rose higher. Some of the platforms disappeared, and it just kept rising together with Ghost, which was very interesting to see. And also very worrying, because it felt to me as if every step forward that Ghost made, the Void made sure Ghost could not go back. Like, it kind of stood there as a sort of barrier that meant that Ghost was not allowed to fail. And that impression was further reinforced by the presence of the siblings, of the shades of the siblings, which also suddenly appeared. I initially thought it was kind of sweet that they were there as a sort of extra moral support or emotional support, something along that line. But now that I think about it, and about what I felt during the fight when that happened, when they first appeared, now I just can't help but think that yes, maybe they were there as support, but they were also there to kind of also make sure, just like the void below, that Ghost would keep moving forward. So yeah, no pressure there. No pressure there whatsoever. to act the anxiety that I was already feeling. And then the way, the sudden appearance of the shade of the Hollow Knight, very unexpected. Very, very unexpected. Although, maybe in hindsight, not that unusual, considering that with the defeat of the Hollow Knight, probably the same thing happened to them that usually happens to Ghosts when they are killed. And that means that their shade is left behind. And considering how cracked the Hollow Knight's mask already was, and then with the addition of Hornet also plunging her needle into the Hollow Knight's shell and cracking it even further, I think that's final. I think that the Hollow Knight's shell broke for good there. The same way that Ghost's shell broke for good after this fight. Because it didn't seem to me as if Ghost was going to return. Because in order to defeat the Radiance, I think Ghost had to discard their shell and fully accept their role as Lord of Shades, as the statue in the Abyss mentioned. And it's by using their control over Void, by being the ancient enemy that the Radiance so feared, that they defeated her. What an intense ending to that boss fight, guys. I didn't expect that. But it felt right in a way, because the Radiance, the reason why the Vessel Plan first came into being, essentially the reason for the suffering that Ghost and all of their siblings experienced as a result of this plan, finally this enemy could be taken care of and the light consumed once and for all, I assume. So it felt kind of poetic. It felt kind of poetic and very right, and very emotional as well, especially with Hornet waking up afterwards and looking back and seeing Ghost's broken shell. I know that Hornet isn't, I don't know, the shells are not very easy to interpret. They're not as expressive as human faces. But I kind of got the impression that she was sad to see the broken shell of her little sibling that had gone into the temple to take on the source of the infection which had been plaguing Hollowness, to take on the divine being which was the cause of it. So yeah, I have a lot of thoughts and a lot of emotions regarding that that ending, guys. But I think that out of all of the endings I've gotten so far, this is the best one because it ends with hope for Hollownest, and I think peace for the shades of the siblings, because when it cut over to the Abyss and the siblings looking up at presumably where Ghost was fighting the Radiance, and then curling in on themselves and returning into the ground and presumably into the rest of the Abyss, it felt as if they had finally found peace. So yeah, I have a lot of feelings. I have a lot of feelings after that ending, guys. And I really like it. I like the Dream No More ending. Which makes me even more curious about what the other endings are going to be. And I know that one of them is tied to the DLC. I think that ending 4, I think it was ending 4, is tied to the DLC in the Junk Pit, or access through the sarcophagus in the Junk Pit. But as I mentioned in the episode, I have been advised to leave that for last because it's supposed to be that difficult. So I'm really happy that I was able to just go on a bit of a collectathon and gather, you know, the charms that I'm still missing, with the exception of 2, to rescue all of the grubs. And I even attempted the Trial of the Fool. So I've still got several things left ahead of me before I go into the DLC in the Junk Pit. But before I finish collecting the charms and before I return to the Trial of the Fool, I want to undertake a different trial, the Path of Pain. So look forward to me throwing myself into that particular torture in the next episode. And if you guys enjoyed watching this one, leave a like, subscribe, check out the link below, and see you guys next time.